Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back.
What
Thank you.
episode? I'm
This
your
is
host.
Elle.
Oh, I was full on gonna be like, I'm your host, Lydia. I don't think we've ever done that though.
I don't think we have either. I don't think I can call myself a host. I don't
No, I
feel,
can't either. I'm Lydia.
yeah. I'm just Ellie or Eliana. I don't know yet.
What are
I
you
have,
today? Ellie or Eliana?
I have an identity crisis every single day. I still don't know what my name is.
Do you think you could break Ellie and Eliana into two different personalities?
I don't know. Probably not. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so. No, I think they're both very much like your name.
Yeah.
So they're not, you couldn't be two different people.
Mm-mm. I don't think so. But yeah. Anyway, anything exciting this week that you have going on?
Nothing crazy, just holiday stuff I feel like is ramping up full force. I just got a text from one of my siblings that they want to do a Christmas cookie, like bake them, cut them, ice them, that whole situation on Thursday, which is just funny that it's like something we plan now that we're grown and I don't live near them anymore. But I'll be in town. Um, but it's like, okay, we all have to like go meet back at my mom's to like do it, which is so really sweet that we're keeping the tradition alive. It was just like looking back on the days where you just do it because you all lived there and you had nothing else to do
Yeah.
for Christmas break and it was snowing. So, but I'm excited. I love Christmas.
Same. That's fun.
What about you? What's your week look like?
I just have finals and then done with school for the semester. And then just working and Christmas. So not really anything crazy, but I'm so ready to be done with school this semester. I just want to sleep.
Sleep, I know, like hibernation mode. Do you have your Christmas shopping done?
So normally I would, but this year, like not really, but I don't really have that many people to shop for. Um, because my siblings and I, we draw names. And so technically I only have to buy for one sibling, but I always like buy for all of them. So
For that, sister.
I need to figure out what I'm gonna get everyone else. But I still can't wrap my head around that like Christmas is right around the corner. That's crazy.
It really is. The weather's been so nice though. I think
Yeah.
I'm kind of ready. Okay, I like the weather right now, but come Christmas week, I think I want some snow.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
And
I
then
don't
I
want this
won't snow.
Christmas. Yeah. People say I say Christmas weird.
Say it?
Christmas?
I don't think so.
Hey. It's actually just one person in particular. She always thinks I say it wrong.
Christmas?
Now I'm like hyper aware of it.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you do. I'm the wrong person to ask, though. I say everything wrong.
Who cares anyways? We get the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um so last week we did the underrated compliments section segment,
Uh,
and I thought it went well, and I love underrated compliments, so I think we should keep it going.
all right, give us yours.
Okay, mine is when someone calls you creative.
Oh,
You're so creative,
that's
or yeah, anything in that vein.
yeah.
I don't know. I like it. It makes me happy because I don't think I'm the most creative person, but I will admit, like, I have a creative side. So it's just fun to be like acknowledged for that. And I think people love creative people in general. Like, who doesn't love a creative person? So,
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I think like a big thing is that everyone's creative like in their own way and like different capacities of creative. Like I would consider myself like kind of creative, but like we are both like in different ways,
totally.
you know? So it's kind of like it definitely plays into like someone's personality and like you can see a lot of someone's like personality and like characteristic come through their creativeness, which is fun. But no, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Mine is I am young.
It's rough out here, guys.
Mine is when someone's like, I love your laugh. People don't really say it to me.
Wait, no, I love your laugh. I
You
mean,
don't.
no, I do. It's just so full of joy. Like it's such a joyful laugh.
Well, thanks. Yeah, but that's mine. So yeah.
Yeah. I think laughs are one of those things where you never know if you're like totally annoying someone with it or if they're like vibing with your laugh. So it's good to have that affirmation that like someone enjoys when you laugh and they're not just like cringing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really get that one very often either though. I don't think I have like a memorable laugh.
I think.
I have like a wheeze when I'm really getting after it.
Yeah. That's when you know it's good.
Yeah. So good. When it turns silent, like the laughter is just not coming out anymore.
Okay. Did you have another one? I couldn't think of
No, that was the only one I could think of this week.
one. Those are good. Those are two like just sweet ones. I like those.
Yeah.
Okay, this is something that I've been struggling with recently in general because on Saturday I went on a study crawl. I just like went to different study spots. And every single place that I went asked me if I wanted to tip like the barista. Are you tipping baristas?
Um, am I tipping baristas? Yes and no.
Okay.
Sorry, Starbucks. I'm not tipping you. You get health benefits from working there. And I just such Starbucks is like a fast food type coffee. Like it's so transactional. Like same with Dunkin', I guess. Um, I just go to Starbucks more. But if it's like a small town coffee shop, I kind of know the people working there because I go there so often. I'll usually tip like the minimum, which come after me. I'm sorry. I've worked in coffee shops and I've been on the receiving end of being tipped and being not tipped. And I always appreciated being tipped, but I always kind of understood when I wasn't tipped. Like I never took it personally or was like, they need to be tipping me because I think it's very much like do what you can type situation. Like if you're a young college student that doesn't have much yet, like, and you are already spending $7 on your coffee, like it's okay to not tip the extra dollar. But maybe if you're like older and established and want to give back a little bit to the younger generation or whoever's working, I guess it doesn't just have to be someone young because there's all different ages that work at coffee shops. But like want to give back, I totally respect that. I think that's a really generous and kind thing to do.
Okay. Yeah. My thing is like, so I've never been like a barista or anything like that. Like I've never worked in that industry necessarily, but like I have worked in the restaurant like for a long time. And so like I've been a server and like obviously like tipping your waitresses, waiters and whatnot totally makes sense because they're making like half of minimum wage.
Yes.
But with like those people, I'm like, I know that you're making like 13 something an hour. And so that's where I'm like, am I tipping you? Definitely not at Starbucks though.
No, but I love Starbucks. They do the best.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna ask? Oh, so did you tip? Or did you like start off tipping and
Feel
then you
bad.
that's the thing is like they hit you with like flipping the thing around and you're right in front of them. But I've actually like gotten past that. Like I will still fully be like right in front of them and click no tip sometimes.
Even then I'm like, are you gonna spit in my drink?
I know.
Me. I
That's a real fear. I don't think like especially when they're busy and they're like doing their thing, like they're not sitting there thinking about every single person that doesn't tip them. It just can't be, right?
I hope not. But no, I just feel and then I feel bad like turning it back around, then they can see that like I didn't tip. But and at the end of the day, like $1 isn't that much. But still, I'm just like, who are we not tipping right now? And I know that's like a huge thing, like just in general. Like everyone complains about it.
Yeah.
But I knew that you had worked in a coffee shop. So I just wanted to know your opinion. But okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to make someone's day, tip like double your drink and or maybe that's what I should start doing is like picking once a week to just really go out of my way to be overly generous when I get coffee once a week because I feel like that sticks out more to people. And I remember people that tipped me like $4 or $5 on a drink that was only like $2. And I still remember those people. And so I guess it's
Yeah.
not so much about me being memorable, but just having those moments that like make someone's day or make someone's week. But yeah, it's just when the item is it's like only a $5 to $7 item, adding that extra dollar, $2 tip makes a big difference in your spending like that. I don't know. It's a tough one though. When did
Yeah.
that become a thing? It hasn't always been a thing. It's been like the last 2 or 3 years, I feel like.
Well, and that's one thing I love about Dunkin' is that they don't ask for a tip ever.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, Starbucks doesn't directly, do they? I always pay on the app. So I don't know if they do like on their kiosk, but I know they always ask me afterwards on the app.
Yeah, I feel like they must.
Yeah. What about, I call it St. Louis Bread Co. because I'm from St. Louis, but Panera, does that just give you the ick?
No, all my friends here call it bread cow. And I'm like, Panera?
Changing all the bread codes to Panera just to make it one unanimous thing, which I think they need to stick to their ground and keep it bread co. But do you tip in like places like that? Because it's technically like a cafe, but they're not coming out to your table to pick up your dishes and wait on you and take your order.
Yeah, no. But then sometimes I feel bad, so sometimes I do.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you're not making, like, you're making the exact same that I make subbing, and no one's tipping me subbing.
That's fair.
And arguably, like, in certain aspects, like, my job is, like, harder.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, I'm not getting tipped, you're not getting tipped. But I say that, but most of the time I just feel bad, so I end up. It's awful.
It's a tough one.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, this is another question. I just always have these questions for you. So, my friends and I, we were talking about this last night. Do you think that there's a difference in when a guy uses, or a girl uses a certain heart emoji? Because my friend, I'll give you like the story. My friend was Snapchatting this guy, and they've been Snapchatting for a little bit now, but like talking more as like just friends, but they talk like arguably like regularly. And he was like, they were like having a conversation, and he's like, okay, like I'm about to pass out, like good night, sweet dreams, red heart.
Oh,
Is that romantic?
I think from a guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. But different kind of hearts. So you mean like different colors, different, you know, how there's like the bigger pink one with the little pink one next to it.
Right. So then I said, I was like, if he would have sent the two hands heart, platonic all the way.
Right. No, you're right. The red heart is the red or like black heart or even the white heart. I feel like you're either a white heart girly, a black heart girly. Maybe it tells a lot about yourself. Or I don't know. I see a lot of just like red or white, and it'll be like girls that just do those. And I think it's probably because they're in their recently used emojis, and so they'll just always click them.
Yeah.
But I'm like specifically thinking of a friend of mine that always uses the white heart. And that's just like her, it's almost like her signature, like the white heart, like with love. And I know, like, obviously she's my friend. She's just doing that to be cute. But like, I feel like if a guy is sending a red heart, he wants you to feel something from that.
Yeah. We were all like, what? Like, why is he sending you a red heart?
Yeah.
But like, I send different hearts for different things. So like, if I'm normally like, if I'm doing like a platonic, like it's always like, shh. And I just think this one's like the most aesthetic. Like this one's just cute. And, but then like if I'm saying something like sweet or like innocent, I guess, I'm setting the white heart.
So you kind of use the hearts to like decode your message or like go along with your message as like a here's interpretation of what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of
When
when
you go
I've the white heart. I know I need we'll post like messages. But I'm trying to think because they have to be like my really close friend if they're in a relationship and I'm like texting them. But like if I use any hearts that are like blue, green, purple, like those are just like friend, like just adding on.
Yeah.
Pink heart is for girls.
Okay, I send a lot of the pink heart recently, it seems like.
Yeah.
Pink one.
And then red heart is reserved.
What do you mean by that? Like shy?
Reserved for love.
Reserved for love. I thought you meant like it's when you're feeling like reserved. You're like red heart.
Let me look at the other heart. And then there's some that like I just never use.
I never use the colorful ones.
Heartbreak.
Oh, sad.
Fire heart. I don't think I've ever used. I need to use the fire heart more. That one's cute.
I do like the fire heart.
The wounded heart.
Fire heart is like spicy.
Yeah.
I've been also really liking the pink heart with the sparkles on it. I think that one's like fun and girly. The radiating heart, like the beating heart or whatever. I use that one a lot. It's on my frequently used.
This heart, I just sent it to you.
You like
the heart and then the dot on the bottom. I'll never use that again.
What is that?
That was so like in high school, like I had this boyfriend and like we had like picked a heart. Gosh, that makes me want to. And that was it. I've never used that one ever again because I have like PTSD with that one.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna start sending you that one every time.
No, you can't. You can't.
I love those high school relationships where you have to pick everything for your relationship. Your relationship song, your restaurant, your emoji, like everything your relationship has to have.
Yeah, for why?
Yeah. Just so you just have horrible memories when you grow up and you can like ruin things for yourself and like can't ever think about something ever again when you break up.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah.
Not that bad. It's just funny at this point. Like, ew. It just gives me the ick. Like my brother, I'm sure my brother and his girlfriend have a heart, but if they ever told me, I'd be like, ew.
Keep that to yourself. But the first time, it's just been so long since I've like texted guys and had to think about that.
Yeah.
But I have texted guys like after Jake and sent hearts and messages. And I'm like obviously mean nothing by it, but I don't read into hearts very much. Like if a guy were to text me a heart, I'm like, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
But that's funny. The red heart is like reserved for your person because I don't really think that. I think they're all on the table at any time.
I guess if the white heart, any color heart, and then this one's like my most common. Like the guy friends that I text like regularly and I'm sending them this, it's just because, well, one, just because I love them. And then two, like, it's just like it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. I thought I was just like, oh, that's an interesting topic because I figured like you wouldn't have to necessarily think about it. But like for my friends, like Snapchatting guys, like maybe they like each other, this is what us single people are dealing with.
Such fun times. My goodness. It's the constant cycle of like, is a guy like, what does he mean by this? Does he like me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just rough. It's a rough. Yeah. It can be fun though.
Yeah. It's just like too time consuming.
It really is. Thought consuming too. You're like constantly. But no, the red heart from the guy. Does he listen to this? I hope he does.
Oh no. That guy doesn't know. No, like my friend does, but not this guy. He's a
Okay.
rando. We don't know him.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Also, listen to this. This is an idea that I saw on TikTok, but I'm planning for this new year. So anyone listening, you're invited. I want to host a hinge party. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, so it could be like a hinge like dating app like it could be anything, but you basically like host a party, like a dinner party or like whatever. And everyone that comes, so like it'd be all my friends that I invite, but they have to bring a hinge date.
Oh
Is
my
that
God.
so fun?
That would be amazing.
I know.
You should totally do it. That,
Yeah,
that would be so fun.
I know. I'm like, how funny would that be? All my friends like we're so excited because I'm not on any dating apps, but like I'll get on it for like just a day and then just like find someone to take to my party, my party.
Yeah, like find the best candidate, the guy that's going to be the best person to be at the party and just see how they turn out.
I know. But one of my friends like, that's so weird. And I was like, if someone asked me, but they were like, hey, my friend's having a hinge party, I would be like, heck yeah, like that's so fun.
That's so fun. And I think if you tell them, obviously, are you going to
Yeah.
tell them? Okay, good.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's like you don't tell them and they get here and all the guys start adding up that they're like, wait, you're here from Hinge too? And they just realize. No, I think that'd be really fun.
I think so too. I think we're just gonna do it.
Yeah. It could make for like a really fun party or a really awkward party.
Right. Somewhere so you just don't know where it's gonna land, but I'm willing to take that chance.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Anyway.
Well,
Okay, so we have like one specific topic if you want to introduce that.
so this one is going to get a little more deep, maybe, but
Yeah.
um, uh, something we've been wanting to talk about is body image issues girls face, how society, social media plays into that, and then also the debate of plastic surgery. I think even going down to like Botox filler, lip filler. Um, are those things that you need to be open and honest about, or is it no one's business? And then I think you can also clarify too, like having a platform with those things versus not having a platform with those things. So there's kind of a lot to unpack there, but okay, let's start with the Botox filler conversation. Do you think you need to be, how do you think you need to go about what, I don't know what I'm trying to ask. Who do you think deserves to know that? And it could be no one because maybe no one needs to know, you know?
For me personally, one, I'm just a pretty open person, and so like I don't care. But I think that if it's something that maybe like you're a little self-conscious about, but you did these things because you want to like feel better about yourself, and I think that's another thing that boils down to as well. You should be doing those things for yourself. They should not be for someone else. And so, because I think that that's where like the self consciousness comes from when you're not confident in why you're doing these things. Because if I got lip filler for, I don't know, a guy, and then people are making fun of my lip filler, I would be way more self-conscious and be like, yeah, I didn't like necessarily even want these. But if I wanted them and people are making fun of them, I'd be like, yeah, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
so what? So one, I think that you just have to do it for yourself, and that's where your confidence will come from. And then two, I don't think it's anyone's business. So you can, it kind of just depends on like who you are, what you want. For me, I would tell everyone, like, I really wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But there's some people that would. And so just make that decision not to. But you kind of have to be like ready for people just to be hateful because people are bored and just always want to be hateful about something. So you have to be ready for that too.
And I think it might seem counterintuitive, but I think it actually takes a lot of self-confidence to get work done on your body.
Agreed.
In a weird way. Like it could come from a place of insecurity that you're trying to cover up and fix. But I think knowing, especially like bigger surgeries and stuff, like you're gonna know you're gonna get noticed for that. And to be able to like handle even backlash from like family, friends, or yeah, just people who think they have an opinion on it, but they shouldn't. You have to know like that's gonna come. And I think I think you're never obligated. I don't think you ever should be obligated to tell anyone. But I think I always appreciate when people are honest about it. It just like it opens up another level of respect for me because I'm like, they are willing to say like they weren't necessarily happy with something about themselves and wanted to fix it for themselves. And like now they're being honest about it so that when other girls maybe compare themselves, they know there's like, there was a next step taken to get them to that level. And it wasn't just like, oh, she was born this way and she has that and I don't. Does that make sense?
No, it does. Like automatically I thought of like Alex Earl and just how honest and open she was with everything. And some people hated on her, but like most people were just like, oh, thanks for being honest. Like
Yeah.
it just makes us feel like we're not behind so much or like losing this like game of like attractiveness or whatnot. So I agree with you. And when you talk about like it takes a certain level of confidence to get this work done anyway. And I think that level of confidence and like willingness to do that comes from like you truly just wanting it for yourself.
Totally.
Because you wouldn't have that if you were just doing it for your boyfriend or to get guys' attentions or like whatnot, you know?
Yeah, that just doesn't even like the thought of that just makes me cringe so hard. Like even when you were like, if I got lip filler for a guy, I was like, ooh, like just why? I don't know. That just doesn't like, I don't know. I get it, I guess, when you're really like trying to impress someone and want to please someone, but I'm just like, girl, like, no, I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
But yeah, body issues are obviously such a big part of girlhood, womanhood. And I just think transparency is like women to women, something we can all do to make things a little easier, even though we may not have to. But yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you think that you're hot? You didn't think I was going to ask you that?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know. Like, why not think that you're hot?
Yeah.
Do you think that you're hot?
Yeah.
Like, but I was gonna say yes, and then I was immediately like, don't say yes. You
Why?
know, I like talked myself out of it because we're so trained to be like, don't like, it's not cute to think that you're to not be confident. Like it's easier to play like the I'm not confident, so tell me what you think I am card and like get that affirmation from other people. Like we're not trained to get that affirmation from ourselves.
Right. So whenever I have this conversation with my friends, because I would consider myself a pretty confident person because it comes from a genuine place. I was like, yeah, I'm confident. Yes, like I think that I'm hot. That doesn't mean I think that I'm perfect or that I have things that like I would change. But because I can't change that, like, yeah, I think I'm hot. Like, whatever. And I know that I think you have to understand you could be the hottest person ever and still not everyone would find you attractive.
Totally. And the older I get, the more I'm realizing that as I have more conversations with people and I'm like, this girl is stunning. She's so beautiful. And then like the next girl will be like, oh, like I never really thought that about like a celebrity or something. And it's just funny how people's opinions of attractiveness can vary. And I'm like, where does that even come from?
Yeah.
But no, I agree with you. It's like you look how you look. And so the only thing you can control to a certain level is how you feel about how you look.
Yeah.
And people can tell when people are confident in how they look and it just radiates off them. Like you can tell when a girl walks in and she's confident in herself.
Yeah. Not cocky, You talk
Right.
about that with guys as well. But it's just about true like confidence, owning what you have, but still maybe always working to be better in some capacity because understanding that you are not the hottest person in the world. There's always going to be someone hotter. It doesn't matter who you are. And so,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. I was just saying, like, and hot doesn't have to be, the definition of hot doesn't have to be without flaws. Like,
Correct.
hot is hot with flaws and with parts of their body that they would change and parts of their face that they would change. But like, you can still have those insecurities and still be like, think you're hot, still be hot and attractive and beautiful. And yeah, it's just, we gotta, I don't know, you gotta just look yourself in the mirror and be like, yes, you know, this is who I am and I'm gonna rock it.
Yeah.
Which I know
For
is
sure.
so much easier said than done. But
It is 100%. But I think, yeah, the biggest thing is not finding validation from other people because some people will give it to you and other people won't. So you truly just have to be confident in who you are and what you're doing and go from there. But I think you're hot too. So,
I think you're so hot.
no, and I used to always be the person who would, yeah, try to like be like, no, no, no. But then I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Because if I'm tearing myself down, you better believe that's going to give people the opportunity to tear me down.
Yeah.
So why would I do that?
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be two people in your life, people that build you up and tear you down. And why would you not want to be on your own build you up side?
Yeah, no,
You
for
know?
sure. I like
'Cause,
that.
I don't know. That's just, yeah, it seems like a no brainer, but it's not. It's hard. And
No. And a big part of that is just like consciously, verbally, like telling yourself the things that you want to hear, the positive things, because what you hear is what you will believe. And so, I mean, a lot of people talk about like standing in the mirror like naked and just like saying like positive, good affirmations. And I like it really does. That's how your brain works.
yeah,
So it will make a positive impact, but it's hard and it's uncomfortable. But if you want other people to believe that you're hot, then you have to believe that you're hot.
100%.
Because who's gonna, if I'm like, oh, like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, I'm not really like that hot or whatnot. But like, I don't know. People are going to feed off the energy that you give too.
Okay.
So,
I have a question for you.
okay.
Would you rather a girl think you were hot or a guy?
Girl.
Same.
I don't, yeah, guys who.
Compliments from girls versus compliments from guys.
No,
Yeah.
because guys, there's really not an alternative motive when a girl compliments for the most part. But when a guy does, it's like, okay, like, what do you want? My number, my Snapchat, like, ew. But when a girl does, it's like, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, there was
That's
no
nice.
that. And I think it's like, because we both know we're going through the same thing. And so to look at another girl and be like, you're hot, you're beautiful. It's just like, it's so encouraging because it's like, you get me in the first place and you don't have to say that about me. You're getting nothing out of it, but you're still acknowledging that girl to girl. And I just think, I don't know, it just means so much more.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure, for sure. We are like a little over a minute, so we should probably do our little outro, but I like that topic. In conclusion, be confident who you are. Tell yourself that you're confident and beautiful because you are. And know that not everyone's going to find you beautiful. And that's okay because you don't find everyone beautiful. So at the end of the day, that's all you got. But we love you guys. And it's almost Christmas. We have some exciting, like fun episodes coming up. This week was just a little crazy. So stay tuned for more. Of course, episode 12. And yeah, do you have anything to say?
No, good talk today.
Okay, awesome. Well, we love you guys. I'm Eliana.
I'm Lydia, and we are the Pink Together.
Bye, guys.
Bye.